Hi yogis, namaste, and welcome to this video tutorial. I'm Avani of the Caribe Yoga Academy, and I'm here today to share some tips, benefits, and contraindications of a fundamental pranayama practice, Dirgha Pranayama. I love this practice because since it is one of the most fundamental pranayama practices, it means it's quite accessible for most practitioners of pranayama and of yoga. It's going to be a great one to begin layering on once people are comfortable with the ujjayi or the ocean breath. So Dirgha Pranayama is the three-part breath, and rather than actually separating the breath into three different parts or three distinct parts, it's more like a visualization or a journey of the breath. It's going to be excellent for cultivating a steadiness and a balance in your breath flow. It's going to be stimulating for your parasympathetic nervous system, so quite calming, and it's going to help tone and prepare your lungs and all of the accessory muscles of respiration for more in-depth practices later on. Because this is really such a fundamental practice, it doesn't really have any contraindications to note. However, at any point through any breath practice, if you start to feel dizzy or lightheaded, please stop immediately and always see your healthcare professional. Let's try a few rounds.
So you might begin by tuning into your natural breath first, and if it feels safe, close your eyes. I like to bring my hands to each of the three landmarks in order to really tune in. So start with your hands at your belly and visualize as if you could move your breath into your belly. We know this isn't anatomically possible. It's a visualization practice, so we can work to really lengthen out the breath once we land to each of those three landmarks. Now slide your hands up to your ribs and notice how you need to make subtle shifts in the way that you move your breath in order to guide your breath into your ribs or to find more movement in your rib cage with each breath. Lastly, feel your collarbones and rest your hands gently there. Lift your breath now way up into your collarbones. You'll notice how you really need to maximize on your lungs capacity to get up there. And feel how the bones rise and fall. So now that you've tuned in to each of the three landmarks, let's touch into them and follow the entire journey. So remember, there's no retention. As you inhale, breathe to your belly, then up to your ribs, and then lift it all the way up into your collarbones. As you exhale down, you'll release your breath from the collarbones down to your ribs, and then way down into your belly. One more time with the landmarks: belly, ribs, collarbones. Breathe down from collarbones to ribs to your belly. Now that you've practiced a few rounds finding the landmarks, allow your arms and hands to rest softly at your sides. Find any mudra that you may like. Continue to move your breath through these three visualized points or landmarks. Inhale to your belly, ribs, and up to your collarbones. And then exhale down in reverse, collarbones to ribs to your belly. Dirgha is a Sanskrit word that means long. So I love this practice to really help develop a nice, long, full breath and strengthen your lung capacity. Continue for 5 to 15 minutes. And when it's complete, return to natural breath.
Thank you for joining this pranayama tutorial. Have a beautiful day ahead. Jai Bhagwan.